Okay, here it is. I said I was going to make a video on this soup that I eat, almost every morning for breakfast. I have collard greens here. I have a yellow squash, carrot, mushrooms. I use the mushrooms because they make me feel like I'm eating meat when you bite into them. The potatoes just to kind of get a little bit of soupiness in the soup. It gets it a little bit more creamy. And then I got broccoli. The spices that I use, it's paprika, rosemary, and turmeric. I've been starting to use turmeric because I'm suffering a lot of pain right now. I think I got a herniated disc or something's wrong with my back. I've been going to the doctors quite a bit. And pink Himalayan sea salt, fresh black pepper. It's you got to crush it. And then this is something my wife, and if you're Puerto Rican, you know exactly what this is. This is sofrito. My wife is Puerto Rican. She turned me on to that quite a few years back, and man, it is one of the most delicious things. You put that in a pot, I don't care if you're hungry or not, and you start cooking it, you get an appetite. So I put my sofrito in here and start cooking the sofrito first, and then I'll add water to it. I'll do that. Okay, there you go. I'll get back to this video in just a moment. Okay. This is a sofrito. This is cilantro, onion, bell pepper, and garlic. And you just blend it up and emulsify it. And you have to cook this in order to open up the flavors. About 2 tablespoons is all you really need. And I wish this would smell good because, man, this stuff is the bomb. But anyway. Okay, the sofrito's cooked. Now I'm just adding water. Just adding the water. And I preheated the water so this will go a lot quicker. There it is. Now I'll just bring that to a boil. Add my potatoes and my carrot. And now I'm just going to add the seasonings. Like I said, I don't measure anything. It's just paprika, some rosemary. That's a bit too much rosemary, but like I said, I don't really measure anything. And then, like I said, I just started using this this turmeric. It's really good for pain. It takes away pain. It's like taking medicine. About a tablespoon of that. And then my sea salt. I like sea salt. And then my pepper, fresh cracked pepper. I like everything fresh cracked because it keeps all the minerals and vitamins inside of the stuff, So I try to use everything fresh as I can. And that's about it for that. I'm just gonna mix it. Oh, I have it. Get in here. Mix it up real good. Here I am making a mess. Okay. Now while this boils and the potatoes soften, I'm going to chop everything else up. Okay. I'm just chopping up my carrots. I like them real thin so that they're cooked all the way through. I don't like biting a hard carrot unless I'm just eating the carrot. That. Now I'll just take this and dump it straight into the pot. I'm making a bit of a mess here. The way I like to chop up my greens here is because this is the next thing that's going to be going in the pot. I just take them all together, roll them up like a burrito, and then I just get to chopping. might have put a little too much green, but green's good, man. All your proteins. And then while it's there, they're all still rolled up. So I just take it and go down the line like this, and then you don't got a whole lot of green. You know, having to pop a whole lot of green in your mouth all at the same time. So, and these, like I said, I let them boil for just a minute or so, just to soften them up a little bit, because I don't like to bite down on the green. So this and the potato and the carrot is the only thing that actually gets cooked, because I'm going to add this and the broccoli and the mushrooms at the very end after it's, you know, it stopped boiling. But I gotta wait for that to finish boiling. So what I'm gonna do is put this to the side. Okay, I done diced everything up. I use my mandolin for the squash, because I like it to be like julienne, real thin slices, and I find no better way than to do this. But what I also like them long, almost like a spaghetti. Not quite that long, but so I put it on here and I measure it, and then just cut it to measurement. Then I just take this and slide it down. And you get all these little, like, almost like a spaghetti type strings. And you can't do the core, because then it starts falling apart. You see, it doesn't really get stringy. So I turn it over to the other side and do the same thing. Yep. And there's some more. And with this, because I can't use that, you got to be real careful, because this thing is super sharp. When I first got it, I cut myself pretty good. So I just take it, I hold it, and then I take the other side. And once I get a core of that soft spot, I stop. I don't waste it. I don't know if you heard my last video. I don't like wasting stuff, food or anything else. There was a time in my life I was homeless, and I actually learned what it was to be hungry. You know, a lot of times we say, I'm hungry, We're not hungry, we're just bored and we want to eat. So I know what I've experienced true hunger, you know. I've gone a few days without eating, and trust me, you get hungry. Okay, now all I got to do is check my potatoes and my carrots and see if they're soft. If they're soft, I can throw the greens in. The way I check my potatoes, I just take a spoon and I try to cut them in half, and see it's starting to go in. So that's pretty much done. By the time I finish setting everything, it's gonna be perfect. So I take my greens and I dump them in. There you go. I let that come back up to a boil, and then I let it boil for maybe 2 minutes. You know, that's what I like about this. I've been here a total of maybe 15 minutes, and this soup is just about done. Because like I said, I don't cook the other vegetables. I just cook this right here. And like I said, once this comes back up to a boil, I'll dump all the other stuff. I'll turn it off, and then I'm going to dump all the other stuff in there, and it's done. It's done, and it's good. My wife does not eat vegetables. If you're family or friend, you pretty much know that. My wife does not eat vegetables, but she eats this soup. This soup is really, really good. And like I said, then when you add the flaxseed and the kimchi, man, it's a powerhouse. It does everything you need for your body. You know, so. Okay, it's been boiling for about a minute or so, and it's got a rolling boil to it. So now I'm just going to dump in the mushrooms. I like them to soak up the flavor of the turmeric and the paprika and all that. Once I get that mixed in real good, turn the fire off. That's not really going to have a chance to cook. It's just steeping inside the hot water. It's kind of like a tea, I guess. Once I get that in there real good, mixed around, then I'll start dumping in all the other vegetables. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, here comes the yellow squash. Or summer squash, whatever you want to call it. There's that.
Do you know what the opposite is?
Mix that around in there real good.
Opposites are two words that are very
And
different.
you can see it's starting to get thick because it's got a lot of, like I said, I told you it was going to have a lot of vegetables. Like I said, this stuff is delicious, man. I brought some family over. I didn't really get I don't know if I got an honest opinion or not, but they came over, they ate. One of them was really honest. He said, "That's gross." He never even tasted it. And my nephew. So, now that's done. Now I just get a couple handfuls of broccoli. Let's just dump it all in there. I got more. I got to chop it up today. I'll be doing a lot of cutting and stuff today. Okay, that's done. That's pretty much done. Now, I'll see you back in just a bit. Okay, just about finished breakfast. I'm not explaining this because it's on another video. But with my kimchi, I've really gotten to like this stuff, and I'm going through it. I finished one in 1 week, and they're $8.99, so I can't keep buying them. So I learned how to make it. Well, this isn't exactly like that. I don't have chili in here because I'm hoping my wife will share with me with this. And she can't eat chili. She doesn't like chili. But it's cabbage, carrot, some greens, onion, and you just set them in there with salt water, and you keep it closed for a couple weeks, and it fermentates. That's the same thing this is. It's just fermented cabbage. What the fermentation does, it allows the good bacteria to grow, and the salt water keeps the bad bacteria from going in there. So I'm doing it. This is all stuff that I'm trying new because it's really good for you. It's good for your stomach, digestion. It's just good all around. Health starts in the stomach. Whatever you put in there, it's going to be part of you, so it's part of your health. But anyway, once again, just letting everybody know if any of these videos help you, God bless you, man. May He keep you. Mainly doing them for me because I know when I talk about Jesus, I get excited. I'm excited about it. But if I go a few weeks without sharing it with anybody, my love for Him dies. It seems like it dies. So I'm hoping this will do the same thing for my health. The more I talk about my health, the more I share my health, the more excited I'll be about it. So that's the reason for these videos. But if it blesses you, like I said, God bless you and may He keep you. So until I'm going to be making my coconut almond milk today. I'll be making another video for that. What I want to do is make one for each meal that I have, each differently. I'm not going to keep doing it for the same meal, but I'm going to keep doing these videos, just like I said, just talking about my health and how I want to better myself, because I believe living for God is threefold: mind, body, and spirit. You can't just do one. So, if you're watching, thank you for watching, and if you're not, well, I still pray. God bless you.